Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So today, guys, we are going to be doing a bit of PvP with the new patch, update 47. There's a few new sets, quite a lot has kind of shifted with a few kind of changes, especially PvE, but also some key things in PvP. We've got some really cool stuff sort of with the Oaken Saw build, so really happy with the Sorc. I've also shown on stream just some kind of gameplay from my light attack gank build, which is fully made. This thing is stupidly broken. It uses new sets. Like the burst is, it's disgusting. So yeah, we're going to sort of hop onto those, talk about what's worth using, what should you farm, and really just showcase a few things I've been working on already. As with those builds and kind of stuff, they are available for people who are in the members already, but they will be coming public very soon, so just keep an eye on the channel. With that said, you know, if you haven't done so, do subscribe. It really helps out, and likes and comments, you know, usual stuff. I also just want to say a big thanks to all the YouTube members and Patreon members. You know, their support really helps the channel, so if you want to do that, there's details below. But we're going to jump into kind of the live server and show you what we're doing, and yeah. So, I'm on the live. This is where I am at the moment. I've got Streak over here. He's a very, very good sorcerer. I'm queued for BGs, and this is an Oaken Saw Sorc. So he's on a very good build. I've fought him a few times already, and we've had a couple wins. He's had a couple wins, been like back and forward. So yeah, we'll show you what this thing does whilst we wait for BGs. So we are utilising the Black Gem Monstrosity on this build. It is very, very good. Ah, look at the burst. Look at the burst. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've changed the Sorc quite a lot, as you can tell. But this is the Oaken Sorc, so the Archmage. And it's really, really good. Like, the damage is stupidly high. So, he's decent. Yeah, it's, I'm very, very happy with it. All the stars there says, one bar build will make the sweaty pros uncomfortable. This is how you live as a spite. He's on a Sorc, he is. So he's got a massive shield. His shield's about 13k. And he's been changing different specs. So he tried the No Arcana earlier, tried Bound Armaments. All BGs are ready, so we'll take that in a second. He's got really nice burst he has though. So we're going to go in our BG in a second. That was a nice stun by him. He should have went for the kill then. Ah. Oh, my health bar is low. Go for the shield. Save me, Jeebus! Save me! I'm so low in health. I don't want to miss my BG. Alright, I think we're going to have to call it there because we're going to miss it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we managed to get in. Literally last second. Last second to get in. I'll let him know it was a bit BGs. Oh, 1 second. So yeah, I've asked him what he was using, so he can obviously let you know. Oh, I said he can see. Literally 1 second left. Oh, but anyway, how are people doing tonight? Or Chaos Ball? Are people enjoying the patch? I'll take that, thank you. Oh, watch this person here. Dead. Yeah, Crystal Weapon and Overload. One of my favourite combos. Look at this burst. It's disgusting. Like, Crystal Weapon and Overload with Shocking Soul is the most broken combo I have seen, and you can spam it. It is so, so strong. Like, I'm going to be putting this on my 2-bar Sorc. Like, I'm really happy with how much damage it does. Oh, 16k. Bye-bye. Oh, honestly, I am like in love with Crystal Weapon. Because you can do stuff like that, literally strip someone's shield off. Go for a cheeky kill there. Got my overload ready. Crystal Weapon. Dead. It's like... No. Tom, you can come for me? Oh, almost blew him up there. We'll just go get some healing going. Do. So, as you can see, I've got lots of people after me. I'll put my overload and see if I can get a cheeky kill. Well, that's one dead at the back. Ah, they got me eventually. They got me. The whole team came. So, it's 7 kills so far. Do I use this as... I see Alfeek, Black Gem, Wretched. I think if you go as a Mag Sorc, you often have around 25 to 28k health. It's simply because your shield is like 13k. So when you've got 13k with that health, you're still at like essentially 35k, 38k. Oh, he's got corrosive on. When you hit him for the same number each time, you know that's why. Right, that's Jim dead. Good old Jim. A BS has melted. The damage on this is actually insane. I kept streaking away. I'm rolling, so I just went for the streak to get the kill. Let's turn off my overload. There we go. If you have overload on, you don't get the ult from that. It's really annoying. Go for that person there. Dead. Dead. Honestly, this feels like disgusting, doesn't it? Dead. Hey, 32k. Yeah, that's another kill. 18 kills. So what do you think of the damage on this? You've seen a little bit of this. For an Oakensall build. Oh, I went... I got greedy. I wanted to kill the person with the relic, which I did. But then I used all my stam up. Red Senior says that's brutal. We had 22 kills so far. In my first BG, I had a 43 kill streak. I recorded it, so that's going to come to the channel. With this build, it was like stupid. Oh, speed boost. Take one of those. Thank you very much. So that guy has like basically 30k health. Watch, and a big shield on. Watch this. Here, have one of these. Dead. Love the speed sigil. Oh, my food went, no. No, I'm on the wrong character. Need my food back on. You know, when you use the armory system, you get different slots. Go for 2 of these. Yeah, I read that that's insane. I had a 24-0 but rare. Yeah, we won 25 kills so far. 24-0 is good though. That's a nice kill death ratio. Like, if you had that in Call of Duty, it'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? That burst is disgusting. It's disturbing. Some heals. I'm gonna just get some distance here because Matey wasn't becoming. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't come. Yeah, you want to see the light attack gank? So many healers. So many healers in there now. Yeah, one of these, Gem. There you go. Couldn't roll, ran out of stam. Let me put my ult on. I'll go kill the dude. I got like locked in place. There he is. There you go. Yeah, Dai users asking what does the black gem hit for? Typically about 3k. With a cheeky potion. I've seen most of your builds, mate. Good to see you live. Oh, damage sigil. Watch this. This is like broken. That's one dead. I'm here. He tried to get us from the side. Dead. Dead. Damage sigil with this build is really nuts. As you can tell. Go for the people at the back. Ah, 44 kills. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. 44 kills, 1.4 million damage. Oh, I'm very happy with that. So yeah, this is the updated PvP Sulk. I haven't recorded the video for this yet, but I will be. In this, you can see it's very good. I'm very happy with it. I've did a lot of testing. Red Team is like there's no defense for that. Even against people with 30k health, it hits really hard. Streak was awesome, like average 2.3k to 3.5k. If we rerun the stream, we can find out some other people's name who had more health. So, so the Twilight Orc Knight, whoever that is, it hit him for 3.5k. So what's nice about the set, as you can tell, we're using the Black Gem Monstrosity. This thing is like my favorite set at the moment. It is so good. It looks really naff as a damage set, but where it shines is that it stacks with essentially a scribed soul magic skill, which is always willed soul. Sorcerer by far has the best class mastery for damage because it's free damage. So what ends up happening is you get this lovely skill here, which hits really hard on 11k with this 2.6k. So you got essentially 13k there, almost 14k, which is like really, really nice burst. You then add on this extra set, which does typically about 2 to 4k damage, give or take, like consistently. Obviously that's in like after damage reduction and stuff, so it's about 4k tooltip is the best way of viewing it. So if you had that 4k tooltip, it brings up that whole like one skill to about 20k effectively, which means this hits really, really, really hard. I then obviously stack in Crystal Weapon because I can stack this on my light attack. So I can cast this in light attack, shock and soul, which will shoot this. It will shoot this. It will then shoot this set. And then you can also put an overload on the combo, which is what I was doing. So then all of it lands at once. And that's where you get that crazy burst. Very, very, very fun. So I really like it. I'm very happy with how it does. One second. And the one thing I like with this set is that as you utilize it, it gives you that damage percent, but it's based on the target's health. So the more health they have, the more damage it does, which is good because you never have issues killing people with low health. Like anybody who has an issue killing somebody with 20, 25k health, don't know what you're doing. Like, not to be rude, but it's just how it is. If you can kill someone with 25k health easily, you don't need extra damage because you're going to kill them. You need it when they have really high health, and that's what this set does. This set is a counter to high health builds. It doesn't like one-shot them, but it gives you a lot of bonus damage against them to really help that burst, whereas normally you would lack that burst, and that's why this is such a good set. Because people running 40k health, this is hitting with 5-6k. And that really helps with your spammer ball doing 5k. You've got like a 10k hit. That's a big chunk of the health instantly. So that's my thoughts on it. I don't know what you guys think, whether you agree or disagree. And like, I hope that kind of makes sense, like it's easy to follow along with. I'm going to go get some more ult, and then we might jump... Oh, BGs. And if you're unaware, there is a poll currently on the like chat, which you can jump in, and it basically lets you decide which build should we use. Should we stay on this one, which is this is the update Oakensalk, it's really, really good, or do we go on the light attack gank, which is broken as hell, it is really fun, or do we go on explosion, which is that range bomb build? I've made a video for the members and I show it off in streams and stuff, but it's because it's like not public as such, because it doesn't do well on YouTube. It's a weird like build. Same with like the scroll runner, they're just really weird niche things. Nobody's going to look for a range bomb build using one scribe skill. So I'm happy to showcase all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with this. Very happy. Yeah, I'm curious to see, what do you guys think of the build? That damage one down there. Oh, damage sigil. Best friend over here, I love it. Ah. I will wait. No. Where did you go? I've got 10 seconds of crazy damage, so we're going to really utilize this. But I think my controller's rotation has changed. Yeah, I need to change my config to get my rotation up. It's really freaking slow again. Let me go and get some healing going over here. Always hate it when people run away like that. If I can see back, that'd be wonderful. There we go. Is that person with the weird banner? There he is. That's him dead. Ah! He could hit me with the thing and kept dodging the attack. I'll go and keep the distance. Don't like that. Is that a streak he's using? Oh, that's him dead. Get the freaking pet. Pop down there, go get some heals going. Yeah, they are like sticking as a group, aren't they? You can see that. Yeah, I need to spread out a bit more. I'm jumping straight into the group and that is not too good for one's survivability. Yeah, they're like literally sticking together, aren't they? Oh, that's a healer dead. Ah. Here for 3 minutes, getting loaded. You're going to be on for 4 hours, hopefully. Not 4 hours. It's unlikely. Maybe, but it's unlikely. Over that person in the back. Is that person there? He's really quick, like really, really fast. Squishy, but very fast. They absolutely love me, don't they? But he died. He really sort of went the wrong way, didn't he? Someone down there? No. Oh, we still had 10 kills. Our team didn't do that well, did they? There's some really tanky, but also quite that healer. There's a healer that put on big shields. I really wish the scoreboard showed the shields that you can put on allies. There's still some nice bursts there. I'll queue one more for this, I will. And then I will go and recharge my ult whilst we're waiting. Oh, sorry about that. And then, yeah, we'll then have a little maybe go in Cyrodiil for a bit. Our BGs is ready. So we've been on this for a little while, about 20 minutes. Done a couple matches, did a duel or two. And then I think we'll try and get into Cyrodiil. We'll see how busy the queue is. Cyrodiil, it's not too bad tonight. Let's do a poll. Should we do lots of BGs? They're just a bit quicker to get into the stuff. Or should we do some Cyrodiil? Senior says, quality build burst is ridiculous. The burst is insane. And it's really it's really consistent. The black gem set, 4K, 4.9K there. Yeah. So this was the healer guy who had about 38k health, and it did like 5k crit to him. So it's a lot of like bonus damage. Speed, what's down here? Let's get the ult. But yeah, the build is insane. I really, really like this build. And the burst is just like, whew. For a 1 bar build, you got to bear that in mind. This is like not using 2 bars. Oh, someone got the pets. Yeah, I need to fix this rotation. It's doing my head in. Look, got so many dots on me. It's all the dots. The dot spam is insane. If you look at all the dots on me. Yeah, that's all 3 of them dead. Yeah, burst is awesome. Yeah, when it's like this, they're like really low health. You got really crazy high burst. Yeah, this feels like the match is not that balanced. An assist there. Oh, no, 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 they got me, they ruined my kill streak. I had 11 kills. He got me with overload. Alright, yeah, we've obviously won this one. I like Storm Cursed, but that is just crazy. The ability to turn and burn is actually insane. Got the kill there. There you go. Wow, 13 kills. That was good. And I like the fact that we had obviously those 3 people follow us and we just kited around and killed them all. Paul says go in Cyrodiil. So I'm up for that. We'll queue and then we'll see what we can get into. What I like as well with the skill lines is that we're using like 3 Sulk skills. So like I know we can use subclassing, but I went through all the different like options. I tried the Grim Focus, I've tried the Stand Morph, the Mag Morph, so like Merciless Resolve, Relentless Focus. I tried Blast Bones, Power of the Light, all the kind of like combination we'd use. I'm still trying to keep it like a Sulk, so you need Streak, you need the Shield. So you don't have many options for Burst. And I found that crystal weapon was like the special sauce. It made such a big difference because you can control the damage. So like when you're getting into a fight with somebody, you can literally put on this, which is 6 seconds, overload, roll, turn around, light attack. Oh, almost hit the guard. Almost hit the guard. But you get the idea. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to go into guild and go over here. And yeah, so the I think the crystal weapons are a lot better for this kind of meta. The meta is a burst meta, and I found that being able to control that with overload and the shock and assault all at once is your burst. And because you can like line up really quickly, really consistently, you have a better chance of hitting somebody when they're not like prepared. So that allows you to like turn around and their shield drops, unload all the damage and do like 30k damage. If they're not expecting it, you then go for the streak, you get the stun, you get the full up hit, they're dead. Really, really nice. And because it's easy to line up again and again, because it's just this, and that's it. That's literally the combo. So like when I'm seeing people and I'm kiting, I'd put on my overload, crystal weapon, I might roll whilst I'm doing this, get my crystal weapon on, light attack, overload, streak, and then you do that to somebody and it blows them up. It's so much damage. Like, does it kill every person? No, but it kills most players. And if it doesn't, it does enough damage for them to have to either heal and kite and run away. It gives you time to then breathe or reposition. So I just find it a really, really good combo. And again, in that match, I did 2.3k against some squishier players. 4k there, crit. So is it like the best monster set for damage? I don't think so, in all honesty. But the thing that it does really well is this lets you like line up your damage. So when you do the combo, it lines up quicker. We are queuing for Cyrodiil. We're 21 in the queue. It says 5 minutes. I don't believe it's 5 minutes, but we will see. Have a little pop in IC whilst we wait, because I always get asked, like, do these work in Cyrodiil and stuff? And I do use my builds in Cyrodiil like this. I literally just take it through. I need to bank that Telvar. Carrying 100,000 Telvar on you, not the best thing to do. Do? Deposit my Telvar. I've got 1,063,000 Telvar at the moment. So it took a while to get that much, I'm not going to lie. So when the Cyrodiil queue pops, we'll then move around as we do normally. Where are we in the queue? We're 20, so we're not too far. Well, 4 damage OP, innit? Whoa, look at that. Disgusting. Oh, see red. Oh, sorry, mate. Hey, he had 6k Telvar. He had 6k Telvar. I feel like we should go bank that. We should bank this. That was an easy 6k Telvar, wasn't it? Sneaky, sneaky. He had no Telvar, that's depressing. I can't believe I sold 6k from it, that's insane. Like, to be walking around with that much Telvar. Where's the sewer? There's the sewer. Yeah, I'm gonna go and pop this back in the base. Yeah, we'll pop it back. I was hoping the queue for Cyrodiil might have popped by now, but that's going to take ages, isn't it? Oh, I felt for that poor Red. He was literally like doing his best. Yeah, I normally bank around anything over 5k. I would recommend banking unless you're doing like bosses and you're then sit at 10k as your base. We've got a bit of a run back. We go all this way. Mary's like, hello. We've just killed somebody and stole 6k Telvar, so we're running back to the base. There you go, mate. Enjoy. Yeah, we're on the Oak and Sulk. I've updated the build. I think it's pretty good. Obviously, it's my build. I'm gonna. Oh, silly boss. Don't want to do one of these. Leave me alone. But yeah, I think. Oh, look how quick he is. I think the build's pretty solid. Obviously, people in chat have been seeing it for a little while in BGs and stuff. So I'd be curious to know what their take is on it. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. We'll go over here. We'll drop this off quick. Yeah, if you like the build and stuff, like either put in chat or like do one little reaction thing to like little heart or like pop, the little confetti cannon or whatever. But curious to see like what do you guys think of it? You've obviously seen a little bit of the build itself. We're trying to get into Cyrodiil to show it in Cyrodiil. And obviously remember, this is an Oak and Saw build. Like it's not a 1vx build per se. It's not a 2-bar, but it's got really good damage. Really, really good damage. So I really like the build.
It may not be as impressive as it was before, but you are...
So we're going to deposit the currency, drop all the Telvar. There we go. Let's go over to Elven. And yeah. Scurvy Beach says, did they take away the armor buff from the Sulk skill? Yes and no. So they changed the Sulk skill bound armor to bound age, sorry, to have the armor buff, which I personally thought was a really good change for PvP, like one of the best changes for PvP, because I'll invite you to my TED talk quick, but as a skill line, Daedric Summoning, it doesn't offer many useful things to use for PvP beyond the shield and the curse. Those are like the only two things you use. You obviously got bound armaments, which is okay, but with it offering the armor buff, you then actually have a reason to go, okay, this is probably pretty good now because I need the shield, I need armor, I need a burst skill, I need more max resources. So it became quite a really like enticing slot. Whereas now in PvP it's not as good. So they've kept it on the lightning form, which means this skill line has mobility stroke stun, damage buff that heals you, armor buff that gives you movement speed, execute, fantastic ultimate, really good AoE for PvE, great synergy that you can self-do yourself, fantastic passives. Like this is stupidly good as a skill line, which means you can't drop this now as a Sulk. Like if you play as a Sulk, you have to run the skill line. It's very ill-advised to drop this. Whereas if the armor was in the summoning, you had more reasons to use it and you had to diverse a bit more. So for me, I thought that was quite a cool change for PvP, but they have revoked it. I can see it from both sides. You've played the game for 10 years, you're used to bound armaments not giving you armor. You're used to bound ages not giving you armor. So why should they now? Almost blew him up there. So he's got a group with him, he has. Oh, I love the Reliquins on us. Oh, my glyph's gone. Oh, He's running off. Let's he come around here? Come on. All these little guards are really annoying. My glyph would be really nice if I had that. Oh, I went for the kill. Oh, that soul tab, I literally got him. That did his... Oh, that was so close. That was a really close fight. And for a 1-bar build, to go toe-to-toe like that is really solid. I need my glyph enchanted. Let me recharge that. That little bit of damage would have probably been enough to get him, I reckon. We'll pop back and we'll fight him again. Oh, good CT back there, mate. Go and get some healing going. Sim dead. So Scurvy says, so lightning form is armor buff. Yeah, lightning form is still the armor buff. Did not expect to get stuck in there. I love it you get like groups come out. Oh, they've literally ad stunned me. Well, Rax blew up there, didn't he? That's the burst. When you land the burst, it's disgusting. He had almost full health. Dead. I waited for him. Let me pull my shield. And where are we in the Cyrodiil queue? So we're sixth. We're sixth. So we're getting to Cyrodiil soon. But yeah, to Scurvy's question, the armor buff is still on lightning form or hurricane. We'll go around towards temple whilst we're waiting. We'll keep an eye on the queue for Cyrodiil. Still sixth. But yeah, I'm a real fan of Crystal. Real fan of the weapon. Like such a strong skill. But yeah, I'm curious to see like what do you guys think of the build? But obviously you've seen it in action a little while in IC and BGs. Seen it in a duel. And yeah, we'll go into Cyrodiil if we can. I'll show off the light attack build as well. That's like broken as hell. That is really, really broken. Pat Anton says, I think it's good for new players. Yeah, I think that's what I want these Oaken Sword builds to be. Like, my kind of feeling is that I want them to give you a bit of nostalgia to go, this is how a Sorcerer should play or feel. This is how a Dragonknight should play or feel. Whilst being effective, easy to pick up. Like, as in playing wise, you might take a bit of time to farm the sets. But it gives you like a really optimal way to play the build or the class. Oh, I've got two of them. Two of them on us. Getting hit with. I had so many Merciless Resolves coming in. Oh, we're up in Arena, so we'll respawn. I didn't expect to have the second Nightblade pop out. You know, like the person with cloak. That was literally like, if I show you my combat metrics. So you go the damage receive. You got Merciless Resolve. So that one they did a little bit of damage, but it took off my entire shield. So that one got rid of my shield. And then I was just having to dodge quite a few. And then you had the Soul Tether and Sword of Soul. Where's Arena? And obviously, if you look like a new player, I wouldn't be trying to use an Oaken Sword build to like fight outnumbered. That's just you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, in all honesty. Where are we for the Cyrodiil queue? We're third. We are third. That's awesome. That's half his health bar, that was. That's his teammate healing him from behind. He's run away, he's run away. A monkey says, do I pay much attention? Oh. Cloak is so good. Yes and no. Race is like a flavour, in all honesty. Oh, PvP, that's kind of good timing. But you could see the burst from that guy. He had a proper PvP build and we did half his health by just one open salvo. It's a lot of damage. And obviously if you can do that twice, once that's done, you get a kill. Let's go to Ash. Or Bleakers. Bleakers is always fun to fight at. Yeah, so to Monkey's question, do I pay attention to the character race? Yes and no. I will... The way in which to view the race is races can be viewed as like glyph bonuses. So if you kind of treat the race bonus as your glyph stroke mundus, meaning if you're not the right race, you just change your glyphs or mundus, and you can get a similar outcome. There's a few exceptions to that, like very highly specialized builds. So if you're playing like a Khajiit gank build, the Khajiit's going to have higher burst because you've got the crit damage. But if you're on any damage race with weapon or spell damage, just lean into the weapon and spell damage and stack the max resource appropriately and you will have similar damage to a Khajiit. So it won't be like oh, you're missing 5,000 damage, you'll be missing like 300. Maybe 500 at most on the total burst. So I don't massively worry about the race unless it's a really specialized build that's like highly niche. So some builds, for example, you do need to be a Khajiit if you're going for melee gank. You can get closer to them in stealth, in sneak and stealth. if you're playing a tank build, well, you probably want something with health. Now, a Nord is great, an Imperial is great. Wood Elf, probably not the ideal. Would it make or break the build? Probably not. So I often just go, what's my main character that I have on the live server? Generally, they are Bretons, Dark Elves, or Imperials or Khajiits. That's what I normally use because they're like the most versatile races. Wood Elf is too weird to build around. Orc, so okay. Dead. Dead. Get rid of that oil. Nobody wants oil. Whew. So I hope that kind of answers your question, Monkey. And if it's like a specific build in mind, go, oh, I want to try X build, then obviously put in chat and I can help advise. Mary says, do you remember last stream I told you I was testing a build of Warden, Arc and Subclassing? I am testing it a lot and I'm enjoying it. Oh, that's great. I think you were after the... I think I showed like an ice version of it, didn't I? If I recall. 70 odd K health. My PvP tank has 140k when it's in Goliath. This is broken as hell. We're gonna go through, play Get Past the Oil. Now, new players, do not recommend doing this. Yeah, see, that's why you don't do that. So much damage, so much damage. That was one for being greedy. If you be greedy, that happens to you. We'll go back to Bleakers, we'll ride over. Mickey says, I ruined my gank build by putting a Wood Elf on it. Yeah. You will like the light attack gank, Mickey. The damage on it is a lot better than the bow build. Like, it is silly strong. No, it's good that you're enjoying that, Mary. And that's what I really like with ESO in 2025, with subclassing and scribing combined. It really lets you make really niche, wacky stuff. So, like, if you didn't see the stream last week, Mary was asking how to like combine Warden and Arcanist to make like an ice theme build. So I showed kind of a different, like a set of skills I'd use, a set of sets. Dead. The burst! Oh, I don't think he saw what happened to him, did he? Yeah, this is way better than Spec Bow. Crystal Weapon, Overload, Shock and Soul, Black Gem. So much more damage than Spec Bow. Because you can like... You can just line up so easily. Monkey says, I have no builds in mind, but I've never made an Argonian, so I was considering making one. Usually play Imperial, Nord or Dark Elf. God, Argonian back in the day was like the meta race. It was so good because you just got given the potion passive was insane. So you basically chugged a potion. It was like a reset button. It was so strong. And you put on potion on cooldown, and then it's just even better. As for like Argonians currently, Monkey, they're decent. They obviously have the extra healing, which is nice. And that potion passive, if you build into it with like potion glyphs and stuff, can be quite good. I'm going to push through, guys. Don't recommend doing this, but you know what? See, got stunned. I'm going to go push onto the barricade. Hate the roll dodge. That's the only problem with Cyrodiil. You can dodge, roll dodge loads, and I do it myself. There, I got him. I'll have a look at your thing in a sec, Mary. So I've had to roll a few times and just get some distance. Gotta get rid of that camp. Going for the camp. Mary says, I'm using Winter skill line, Arcanist and Templar. It's so nice. Yeah. Just did a BG. I did 14 kills, 19 assists and 7 deaths. I'm not good at PvP. Still testing and a lot of practicing. Yeah, the Tentacular Dread, which will be the burst skill, scales so nicely with Winter's Embrace because you get the 12% frost damage. So 12% on a burst skill is a huge amount of damage. No, you don't. No, you do not. How dare you, Coffee? Should have used my bomb silk. Way better, way better. Don't need to do that. You just do it at range and blow people up. Awesome. But yeah, I think for a 1 bar spec, pretty happy with this. Ah, got him. I know it's alright, Mary. It's what I enjoy the game. I enjoy making builds. Yeah, one of these. There you go. He blew up. I'm in silence. He'll be polar wind person. Oh, a bit of polar wind. Siege is horrible. Watch this. Oh, did half his health bar, went to go for the kill, and then he rolled twice in a row, and then got a heal from an ally. Yeah, that was Black Gem, 4k, 4.2k it hit. It's for 1 bar, like, this is what you got to remember, is 1 bar. So I'm not having to do any of my buffs. They're always on. So I can literally just like focus on just doing damage. It's actually really fun to play. He blew up. He absolutely blew up. Yeah, watch the burst on this DK. I'm looking at that thing. Yeah, see a 30 odd K elf. Yeah, this is quite a cool little fight. Oh, because Scavenging Demise, no you don't. Scavenging Demise is terrible. Like, it's so easy to avoid. Coffee is down here. Gonna go for a streak. Peaky Potion Hill, always nice. Good block in there. Spam the shields, spam the shields, spam the shields. Alright. One of those back. Get that ult gen going. Oh. Yeah, when you make content, you become like a target, like a walking ball. People, walking targets. Like people literally chase you like they're a ball and you've got a red flag. So watch. I'll go up here and I'm gonna say I'm gonna have about 3 or 4 people chase me. Yeah, see, he's like coming. He's run off to the group now. There he is. Almost got him there. Ah, try getting the burst on him, and I hit him twice, and there's just he managed to roll with the second follow up. Please be a camp. Yes, camp. We'll come back. We'll go back over there. Hopefully he's still alive. That's one dead. I'm gonna streak up here and try and get some distance. Yeah, I've got a few of them following me. Oh no, they stopped. The Tarnish got me. Tarnish got me at the end. That was 3.4k. But you can fight outnumbered relatively well with it. Like for an Oaken build, I'm very happy with this. Let's go Sedge. Or not. Oh yeah. Let's see what's happening down there. And then we'll switch to the light attack build. So when I die next, I'll switch over. If you want more resist, by the way, you can change the stuff we're doing. Oh. Oh. Oh, they got so close. Got hit with the gank. I'm gonna respawn and fight back. But the opening salvo, as you can see, if you stack overload to about 200-300, so much damage. I'm gonna go for that healer dude at the back. There's a sniper on the thing. Mary's like, nice fight. That was a good fight. Like, I think in PvP, you're going to die. There's people that will... Dude. Ah, got him. Hey, Douglas. I gave him a silver donor. That's very generous of you, mate. I really hope you enjoy the, like niche builds that we have in the channel. The explosion thing's really fun. Like if you haven't like played a ranged bomb build, that is super, super fun. So I think you'll enjoy that. But no, that's really, really generous of you, mate. Let's see where people are going next. That's a... He managed to get me with the rune at the end and the streak got me because of the tree types. We're going to go fight him. A friend of mine suggested Hostgrass set. There's not that decent scales of the target. Dead. Oh, look at me, blow up. Oh, he's like, yep. And then, yeah, the burst on him. I don't think he expected that much damage to come in that quick. Oh, that was decent. I'm just checking Discord quick. Just bear with me. I cannot multitask. So, Oh, he's gonna die up there. Sorry, mate. Oh. I have a friend. That's half his health back on him without an overload either. Oh, I got the fossilized stun. I hate the fossilized stun. That was a nice stun though, that was. You'll see I get stunned and I go try to CC break it. I think it was fossilized, might have been javelin. No, it was spear. Yeah, I will be making a video of this, by the way. Oh. Yeah, we'll switch over to the light attack build. But I think I'm happy with how this does. It's not a 1vx build. Never proclaimed it to be that. But what it does though for a 1-bar build is solid. So they're quite 40k health. 40k off and we died in like 3 seconds. Dead. I might have to. I've tried to roll. I don't. You'll see where I go for the roll and the roll doesn't fire. I'm curious. What is it? Is it that Arcanist rune? So I go for it there. Maybe it's just lag. Probably lag. We'll redo a character. So I'll show you the light attack thing. But for a 1-bar Sorc, very, very happy with this. And like to the obviously stream title, what's changed in PvP? The changes to curse, the spec bow is quite big for some builds, especially like the stam one, super strong. A Truth says, I'm a big fan of Haunting Curse, Streak, Light Attack, Assassination. I'm gonna, on my normal 2-bar build, I'm gonna drop the Assassination completely and go with Crystal Weapon. I'm gonna do the same combo, but I'm gonna do it with Crystal Weapon instead. It's easier to line up. You've got more consistent burst. It's just really, really nice. The one thing I would say that's really good with the Nightblade Assassination is the Relentless Focus. The Stamina Morph is really, really good. Like, really, really good for PvP. That was one of the big changes. This is Explosion. There you go. We're on the little gank build. I'll show you this. This thing's stupid. This is very, very fun. Very, very fun. We'll see if we can queue in for Cyrodiil. See what the queue is for that. Oh, we can get in. We'll go straight in. Okay, so we'll go in Cyrodiil for a little bit, and I'll show you what this thing does. This is the build that I showed earlier. I'll put on the screen a bit of a montage that I did. So this is like this build, and there's a preview on the YouTube and the shorts, but the damage is like stupid. Like it's really, really nasty. Look at that. So that's the build that I'm on now, so you kind of got an idea. That is actually recorded and it is available on the channel. It will be coming out on Monday though, so you can obviously see it on Monday for everybody, which is awesome. But essentially we focus on doing light attack and just doing loads of damage for light attack, so no need to do that heavy attack construct anymore, which is awesome. So it means you can get like the reload essentially is way faster. And Mary says, instead of Hofgar, what could I use instead? For an ice like build, there's not many good ice sets. That's kind of the issue. Yeah. He tried everything to stay alive, didn't he? So you're better if you're after damage, use a penetration set because that will buff all of your damage, buffing the ice damage. If you want like a frost themed set, Frostbite is decent. I think that's what I recommended last time. It's not the best, but it's one of the better frost sets. Or you could use an ice frost set like Icy Conjurer. They're quite cool. So we need to get into Sneak. Great, now we're at like, we're in the opportune time we are. That's 40 odd K health gone. That's him gone. Sometimes what you can do, the burst, as you see, that is nasty. What you can do is sometimes sit in cloak. So that's what I tried to do because I had like no sustain. We'll try and get through there again. That Warden charm. I got hit with a horrible charm. Meat bag hit me and then they hit me with a charm which stunned me and I had to run backwards because of the silly stun. Will I get a res? Will I get a res? I think we're going to wait for the res. I think he's going to do it. Oh, what a lad. Oh yeah, this is like designed to be a ganker. So hit really, really hard. And then just like rinse and repeat. Gamble saying, how about those tradable surveys? How's that been? I personally don't do many surveys, so can't really comment. They love the meat bags, don't they? Those are horrible meat bags. Yeah, so I can't comment on the survey situation, sorry. Sometimes I get that light attack off, it's actually really laggy. Really laggy tonight. Oh no, it's alright. I'll keep the chat open for that reason. Oh, we'll get some sustain back. I'm using Darlock Bray on this still. Absolutely love Darlock. One of my favourite sets. Ah. I think you like that, did he? There's a lot of burst there. Defense rune saved my life. Absolutely love defense rune. If you haven't used it, it's really good. Oh, there's some people fighting over here. Watch this. Oh, I went to go for the stun. There we go. It just hits hard. Like, obviously, he rolled quite a few of our attacks. We're just resetting our resources. You can move around whilst you're like doing this, which is really nice with this build. I'm gonna rebuff up. Oh, almost got him through the door. It's so much like damage, so much damage coming in. So if you you go for people with sort of 32, 33k health, you might have to do a little bit of a follow-up, but it's not overtly hard. I am waiting for him. Oh, yeah, he's got 35k health. That's him dead. Ah! Good old defensive rune doing its job. Absolutely love it. They're obviously friends. I think they're dueling. It's like he was adamant to try and get me. Watch this. I thought he was going to go for a roll then. How did he get stunned through the door? Should have got stunned on the other side. But yeah, I really like this. The damage is... Ooh. Look at that. Alt gen going. Yeah, what do you think of the this compared to the heavy attack bow build? So like, you've probably seen the heavy attack sniper on the channel that uses construct. This is obviously very different to that. Just sneaking around. Oh, they're ours. Do. This is the combat metrics for people curious. Dude, there is some lag though. Because there's times where I'm doing the light stack, it's not like registering. What's street? There you go. It will fire. That's him dead. Love it, love it, love it. It was okay to try and gank me with your maze. It's literally like just roll, roll, roll. I get it. I did the same if I was on his build. Just avoid all the damage. And Mary's like this is much funnier. It's just really satisfying being able to go up to somebody and be like, nope, and just like blow them up. Really, really satisfying. They're still not through there, so I'll wait over here. I thought he had almost 40k health. I don't think he expected that, did he? He come right to the door. Right to the door. Yeah, you would not be able to do that on the bow gank, would you? Anybody else? Oh. He's run off, he has. That guard is not helpful because it pulls me out of stealth. I'm gonna heavy attack and get some sustain back. Okay. Now that Mr. Guard's gone, we actually got to... Okay, I'm gonna buff up. Bye-bye. Oh, no, no. Shouldn't have done that. Dead. Oh, just reset. Thank you. Oh, the burst on him. He had 34k health and he almost died. Well, we kept that guy alive, so I'm happy with that. Oh, he's a... Rich said, can I add? Yeah, you're welcome to add me. I'm very laid back. Dead. Oh, the burst! The burst! Hit full health. Full health. Yeah, this is like so much better than the bow gank. If you want to message me in game, Rich, you just do /w at unified, and I'll put it in the chat, and then put like a message like, "Hey." So if you do that in chat, it will come to me. I'm on PC EU for context. We'll just sneak through, thank you. Dead. Oh, thank you. Never dead. Oh, you're also on PC, awesome. Ah, got him for the door. Got him for the door. Goodbye. Boop boop. Yeah, this is like so fun. Dead. Yeah, I'm on DC for people curious as well. So I play on Daggerfall Covenant. I don't know why I said dragon. Shame on you. There you go. Come through, come through, come through. Well, this feels really mean just waiting here to go pop. But you gotta admit, this is fun. Oh, we're gonna ruin that guy's day, watch this. Oh, almost had him, almost had him. That's, oil was not nice though. You can see all the little block damage. He did well to block through that door, because that would have killed him otherwise. I was gonna pop down, but I've just seen all the blues, and I'm like, yeah, that's wasting my time. Mary said he's gonna shoot. But you know, cheers for stopping by. I hope you found it useful, and you can kind of see the stuff I've been working on. So that's what I've been doing for the past week or so. On the live server, and I've been testing loads between obviously the builds and like last patch. Oh, that's still not open. I want my keep tick. Chav killer. That was a bit bad log leak, that was. All it takes is when you're trying to 1vx like that, it's just somebody just to wait with high burst around the corner, and it really catches you out. No reds over there. Camp's under fire. Once we've captured this keep, which I think we will, I'll probably do a couple BGs and we'll probably wrap it up there. Just it is quite late where I am. It's 10:30. And obviously by the time I do that, it'll be like 11:30. Right, I think we're in now. And it's like death in here with all the siege. But we're just going to try and get through, accept the siege on us, and just go for cloak and hope that cloak can keep us alive. Oh, yeah, spell wall one. Again, why is my health going down? Kept shooting myself. Okay, it looks like we've got this keep, which is awesome. And then we'll jump into BGs. And that way you've seen the PvP like Oakensulk in Battlegrounds, in a duel, in Icy for a little bit. Oh, lots of people down there. He's just like swarmed, isn't he? He got absolutely swarmed. What normally happens in this situation? People run around and go up and down the stairs. There he is. Ah, there we got him. We got him. Is this tier 1? Oh yes, tier 1. I need the transmutes. I'm always low on the transmutes. Right, that was a good little sort of showcase of this in Cyrodiil. You know, it's a gank build. It hits hard. You will die with it, obviously, because you're squishy. But very, very nice. Casey goes, how are the new builds going in Zero? The Oakensulk, really good. Obviously, like with Oakensoul, it's not going to be a 1vx build. But with it, you can fight outnumbered and have 2 or 3 people attack you, and you have enough survivability and burst to either kill 1 or 2 of them, or to retreat. So you're not going to die instantly, which is awesome. In a 1v1, the burst you have is stupidly high. I did a Battlegrounds earlier and I had 43 kills to 0. I was literally just blowing people up consistently. And then when I was dueling at the start of the stream, similar situation. It has about 25k, 30k burst if you land the combo. And the combo is really easy to use this time around, which is awesome. And then this is the light attack ganker. We will pop over to Blue Road. And yeah, so that's essentially like what these do. They're not like the 1vx builds, obviously, because they're designed to be much more niche. This is like burst really, really high. So people with around 35, 40k health you can kill within 2-3 seconds on this build, which I think is pretty reliable. People with 30k health, you can kill them in a combo, like consistently. and that's the light attack gank which I've been working on for the past 3-4 weeks. So it's been really nice to actually like play it on live and just showcase how busted it actually is, because it's pretty strong. So yeah. I'm curious, I'll put a poll up. What builds, or like, what would you like to see build for next? Or PG's ready? Okay, we'll go to PG's. So like, do you have like a specific class in mind? And when I say class, I know it's a bit like loose. Bear with me. I cannot multitask, by the way. Necro, Warden, Arcanist. Just think about ones I haven't done. So that's the poll. I've got a Oaken Sword Templar on the way, which I've been like using. It's really good. And then Mickey's asking, what about using bow on the new gank instead of a staff? So the reason I don't use a bow, for 2 reasons. The Destruction Staff passive has a passive called Ancient Knowledge. Increases your direct damage by 12%. So that means our light attack and all of our skills and our sets are all direct damage. They'll get a 12% damage boost. That is huge. Huge amount of bonus damage. With the bow, you get no passive like this. So you also then have to charge heavy attack if you're going to go down that route. Get our buffs on. Little healers in there. And a little shield on them. Yeah. Oh, I went for literally the tankiest person, didn't I? There you go, got me as a 3. Got the hit with a leap and an in gap. Adam says, would a status effect build work? Thinking of Herald of the Tome, Destro spammable. Possibly. My initial thoughts would be something like Dragonknight's Grip, because it buffs all of your damage by 330. And what that means is everything hits harder. So those status effects become like an extra 1,000 damage for free. Let's spread out and see what's going on. Okay. There's a lot of healers in that group up there. Yeah, there's 100k healing, 130k, and we've only been in like a minute. So that's gonna be about 1 million at the end if it carries on like this. Go for restoration ult. The light attacks are really laggy tonight. You can see I'm pushing the trigger and it's not firing. It's really, really annoying. I need it to fire because it procs to a crystal weapon. Without that, we don't have the crystal weapon. Yeah. Let's show him then, but like half his half bar went. Ah! Love it. I don't know how I'm still alive. I don't know how I'm still alive. We want to get the ult though. That ult's gonna help us. Yeah, that healer in that group, 500k healing. Causing a bit of a problem for us there. Makes a big difference. So we're ready to do our combo. We find a poor soul and we're going to open up on them. Dead. Sorry, Kev. Dead. Oh, look at that disgusting burst. Absolutely disgusting burst. You have defensive rune on. People up here. So Adam's thinking Necroblast Bones for instant disease, maybe poison on self, spam a ball burst. You can get the status effects, but the problem is you'll need the penetration to make them work. No, you don't. You get to that running away. We'll grab the ult, that's always useful. 500 overload, take that, thank you very much. That's the healer gone. That thing's called Day and Night as well. Other healer, I hate the healers. They really cause so many issues with like gank builds. Literally, I'm sitting for like 5-8k constantly, and it's just heal, 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 heal. That's him dead. Literally, got so much healing from the teammates. Let's recharge our staff. That does not help. That extra damage does help. So I had 4 kills. Let's charge that. There you go. How much healing's been in this match so far? Yeah. At Night and D. I did push the streak. We'll pop down hither. And then let's see what's going on around here. Those two hitters like got over 500,000 each. Just AoE hots. And cool. Ah, mate, she saved his life. We'll push round. T. That was a clean gank though, wasn't it? That was a really clean gank. Had full of it. Tried to go for the cloak. Talons. Adam's like, your build there is brutal. The burst is insane. Absolutely crazy burst. No, you don't. I was waiting for him to run away. Oh. Oh, almost had him. Did 1 million damage. It's pretty solid, that is. There you can see there's 800k, 500k. A lot of healing in the match. Not the worst healing match I've been in, but it's still a fair chunk. We'll do another BG. And if you are interested in this like build, it is on the channel already. It will be coming out on Monday for like publicly, but you know, you can see it now if you're a member. So yeah. Just checking the chat. And if you want to see the Oakensaw build, that Sork, I need to record the video, but I'll try and record it probably tomorrow. And then that'll be available, and I'm hoping for it to release like next Friday. But again, that'll be like made sort of available earlier for members as a kind of like sort of thanks. We're going to go to a guild house, just reset our ult. Always useful to do between battlegrounds. The combat metrics, as you can see, is shock and soul 5k. That's 6, 11, 16, 18, about 19k there with the other stuff below. It's about 20k, 25k burst with like just the opening hit. And we will pop back into Cyrodiil whilst we wait, or into IC. Let's go into IC whilst we're waiting, so I can kind of show this over there. And like, this is a really good way to steal money. Like, if you're after Telvar, this will get you Telvar really quick. Like, it's really easy to kill people with this. Mickey asked as well, and I didn't answer earlier, about the Templar and just like what changes for Templar. So Templar realistically hasn't had many changes this like time round. That's like impactful. BG's is ready. So I wouldn't like worry. Templars in a very similar place. The heal line's very, very good. The Adric Spear is very, very good. Dawn's Wrath is okay. It's not the best. The Living Dark did get a new animation, which looks really good. I think there's a much better animation than before. So you know, I think that's quite a good change for them. If people are curious what I'm doing, I'm just having a look to see, can I work out where the damage sigil is? Let me see if I'm over. That's a blue. So if you put here, yeah, see this blue glow there, where the arrow is. I think you can see the arrow. That blue glow tells me that looks like a defense sigil. And then they'll see a defense sigil over there. It looks like it's defense there. Ults in the middle. So I would kind of like have a look at that. Adam says, looking at Dragonknight set now, thanks for the suggestion. Used to play Affliction Warlock on WoW. Would it be possible to do that with an Oakensor build? I am currently working on a dot-based build. It's not finished, in all honesty, but it's something I am also looking into myself. It depends on how you want to do it. I know Warlock more from Last Epoch. So if you've played Last Epoch, they have like a Warlock class, and it's like a dot playstyle that you kind of just do dots and things just die really fast. So that's kind of what you're after from what I understand. So what you need to do, and the issue you have with dots is they're not that potent unless they're stacked heavily. So the challenge that you have is how can you get the dots out really fast in a short time as possible so they're all stacked together. Because if you're having to cast 4 or 5 or 6 dot skills at once, you don't have enough pressure from testing and from playing to then actually be good enough to kill people. Now, there are things you can do to like help avoid that. So I made a build called the Dot Crow, which was a dot necromancer before subclassing, and that's probably a really good base to look at. In that I was utilising I think Rallying Cry for the defense set, and then I used skills that were like quite stacked, but you can now stack better sets and skills because of subclassing. So I'll definitely pick Adric Spear from the Templar because you get access to Burning Light. Burning Light is a free damage over time basically. When you do damage, it charges up and does bonus damage for you, so it's awesome. So 100% use Adric Spear. I'll make a little mock-up after this match. Do you have a base class in mind, Adam? Like on what it's going to go on, because that makes quite a difference? Or are you kind of open to use any class? Dead. Ah! He regretted doing that, didn't he? I hate the healers so much. Healers are like the worst thing ever in the game. Go for the cheeky back into cloak. They got me from behind. You don't see Ashen Grip often, do you? Oh, that is an interesting set choice. Yeah, healers. It's the same healer from last time. What I'm trying to do is gank people. They're not going to let me do it. They keep hitting each other. There we go. Yeah, the healer's definitely causing some issues for us in this match. Go around the corner, into cloak. Put my dial at Bray. Love the bear. This is why they need to nerf healers. Oh, damage sigil. Like that. And that one. Oh, 500. Oh, damage sigil. Dead. Oh, he lived. But bear in mind, I got damage sigil on there, and that healer so freaking tanky because all the heals, just heal stacks. Very, very tanky. He is so freaking tanky because of his heal stacks. Ah, I've got him. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm so... Don't bring the ball to me. I'm so low in health. I got so aggressive. That 9 kills though. Yeah. Oh, almost killed that healer. That person with the flag. Just spamming the hills. Causing the problems. You see him up here. 800k healing. It's just so much heal spam. 800k there, 600k there. So it's 1.4 million between that group, just sitting together with like shields as well. The shields don't show on this, and he was constantly spamming shields. Just checking the chat. So Adam says, we'll look at the Dot Crow. Was thinking Templar. Love the idea of something that I can do in BGs and solo PvE. Was also looking at a Frost Mage, but don't really like the aesthetic of the Arcanist for that build. And the Monkey says Templar, Necro, Dragonknight for a dot build. I would probably go Warden base class. Personally. The Warden has one of the best class dots in the game for range. It depends, are you going melee or range? So let me switch to a Warden quickly and I'll show you on a Warden, okay? But you've seen like a good sort of how that does. That video will drop on Monday, as I say, for the build. Very, very fun build. Really, really enjoyed that. Where's the good old Warden? Here he is. So just answering Adam's question about a dot kind of build. So the Necromancer has a really good dot passive. But the problem is dots are pretty bad. So I wouldn't rush to use that personally. The reason I'd recommend a Warden is because the class mastery is pretty decent. It gives you access to a stun and a snare and a like, sustain and one skill, which you do need some kind of range stun if you're playing at range. So like my initial thoughts, and again there's range or melee is kind of, you need to decide. For range, this is kind of from a range, I would probably keep Animal Companions. So if I just reset, if I just like get rid of all these. I think you can also do subclass into it, yeah. So you'd use Fetcher Infection on the front bar. That's very, very good. It's really nasty dot. It's normally about 20k dot when you have a proper build. So this is a really high dot, one of the best dots, and it's got this 60% increase. So you just double cast it and you get basically 2 dots in one. Very, very strong dot. You also get Bird of Prey, which gives you Minor Berserk, gives you more damage on all your dots. You get your Snare Immunity and your movement skill. You got Betty, which gives you sustain. You do need a lot of sustain as a dot build because you're spamming dots and they're very expensive. You also get Flourish, which gives you the regen. So this skill line I think is really useful for a ranged dot build personally. You can then use Cut and Dive. This will give you access to a bleed dot. And if they're far away, it also sets them off balance, which means you can medium attack and you can stun them. So you get a stun built in the kit. Gives you some nice options of how you can get a stun relatively easily, plus that extra dot. The blade will proc hemorrhaging, so charged be quite good at this point. Because you've got magic, you've got from here. You'd obviously be using elemental susceptibility, which obviously procs burn and chilled concussion. So again, you got those status effects proccing with the charged, so you got those extra damage ticks. You'd obviously be missing poison and defile. You can get that from double dot poisons. That's your poison status effect. And then the defile, there's not many sources of it in all honesty, so I wouldn't like build for that. So I'd keep companions. I'd then put on the Arcanist, Templar's Adric Spear. And I get rid of that green balance. We're going to use this primarily because you get access to Burning Light. So when you deal damage, you get this free dot. Really, really nice. So you get the bonus crit damage. You do need to slot one of these skills. Now, you can go for the Javelin to just have the stun instead of the bird. So instead of Cliff Racer, you could use this instead. So this will be instead of Cut and Dive. You could use a Gap Close. You could use the ult. It's pretty decent from like melee if they get near you. But you're mainly using it for this passive here. It's a free dot. And then you can obviously put on a skill line of choice. The Necromancer is normally used because the Gravelord gives you access to Rapid Rot, which is 10% damage boost. on dots. You also then have the Gravelord Sacrifice, which gives a 15% damage boost to all your dots. It's pretty big, quite a nice damage boost. So that's one way to build it. Companions, Spear, Gravelord. You will then have to use Scribing to get your heals in, because you have no heals from these skill lines. So that's one way you can go around this. I personally think a melee version is more better because you can get better proc sets, which will give you more dots. So if you're going to go down a melee route, Focus Charge, Toppling Charge, and you'd use a set called Unleash Terror with this. This is very good with Sapphire Scales. So what will happen is when you cast this one skill, Toppling Charge, you'll put on 2 really nasty proc sets. They hit very hard as dots. It then gives you the freedom then to go in and put on more dots if you want, or more AoEs. I personally like range dot builds personally, that's just me. Being able to hit someone with loads of dots at range and just watch them melt is quite fun. So that's kind of as far as I got with it. The companions for the sustain and the fetcher. The spear for the burning light. Gravelord I wasn't too hot on. I would personally use the base class DK, but I need to level up a new character because I wouldn't use the class mastery. The Warden's a good option for it, but the DK class set Pyre Band is a really nasty dot set. Works on light attacks, works at range, and then you could use Earthen Heart or Draconic Power and use the Dragon Blood, which will give you the big burst heal. So like, there's some options there. I'd recommend going on the build editor and playing around with the skills. But for me personally, I would probably suggest if you can go into Infinite Archive, get this set here. Pyre Band, where your light and heavy attacks do X damage. This is about 7,000 on normal build. So it's a really strong dot. Using this with Savara's Scales, which is a DLC zone, if I remember. I think it's Gold Coast. Gold Coast or Hughesbane, there it is. With this set, you get 2 ranged dot sets that are very, very nasty. I will probably use those, personally. So, bit of a tangent, I appreciate that. But something along those lines, DK for the Coag, really nice there. Utilize Animal Companions for the sustain. You will need the sustain. You will need, you just need the sustain in all honesty. You've got also two dots in that skill line, which is nice. Plus you've got Betty and you've also got wings, so you can move around easier. And then you can also utilize the Burning Light to get that extra damage over time. You don't need it, and you can put like a flex if you want. Yeah, Pyre Band's really good. Let me switch to my DK and I'll show you what it is on DK. And my DK is not, it's an Oakensall DK, so it's not like anything special. It is a good build, but I mean it's not like it plays like an Oakensall rather than subclassed heavily. So there's my Dragonknight. I think that's him. Or was that my tank? Always forget what Pyre Band looks like. And you know, if people ever need help and stuff with builds, there is a Discord that I have. So like, you are welcome to join the Discord. It is like the easiest way to get hold of me. I can obviously help with builds and stuff like this. This is that build. Pyre Band, 6,000 damage over 6 seconds. Really nasty, really nasty. Put on the banner, which gives me my damage buff, 6,500. I've also got a glyph that needs to proc, so it's about 7,000 fully buffed. Very nice. For context, Sapphire Scales is one of the best dot range sets in the game. Let's use Bane. So it does a bit of damage. Here it is, 8,000 damage over 6 seconds. It's poison. The cooldown's very nice. It's per target, if I recall. So when you deal damage, you cause bursts of poison, AoE, poison to everybody. This can occur every 1 second. This is a very nice set. So again, like you stack those, you just light attack and you get this set. And you'd also get Pyre Band on them, which is a nasty dot. And you could literally just put on like elemental susceptibility. So you could light attack, do this, and you'd put on Burning, Chilled, Concussion, Sapphire Scales, Pyre Band in one just instance, which is lots of status effects and lots of damage. And obviously if you use like Charge, you can then proc those other status effects. But it's better using Sharpened than Charged. So if you use Charged, yes, you get more procs and like more status ticks, but you actually get less DPS total against actual players. So I don't recommend using Charged unless it's on a very niche build. Like the exception is if you use Charged with a Absorb Stamina glyph, because you do get the Sauntered, which is Penetration, Minor Breach. That's like the only way around it. But yeah, what we'll do, we'll try and do one more. And we'll do one more BG. This is my range bomb build. It is really, really fun. This is like one of my favorite builds to use. What this does is you basically come out of stealth and you shoot this. Look at the tooltip on that. That is pretty nasty, yeah? pretty nasty. Do need to change the script though.
Did you know there's a ruin beneath these very roots? It's called an orrery.
With the Pyre Band, Adam, it is a real nightmare to farm. Like, just telling you that now. It is very horrible to farm. Reliquin's not a bad set either. That's a very good dot set. There we go. That will help us out. I need that script for a reason. The build doesn't work without it. Let's see if we can go to Cyrodiil whilst we wait. And I'll do one more BG and I'll probably call it there. I will put a post to my Discord in the chat, so if you're interested in like joining the Discord and stuff, I said it's the easiest place to get hold of me. So copy that link. The Discord link. Did you want? If I'm Oakensaw, I'll be okay. Oakensaw's very good in there. We'll go over here just to see what's going on in the campaign. I hear siege. I see a hammer. Is that actual siege? It sounds like it stopped. Yeah, nothing there. It looks like everybody's gone off. For people aware, it's 20 past 11 where I am. People in Europe are like 2 hours ahead, so it's like 1 o'clock. It's quite late where they are. I don't know if we'll get any more fights, in all honesty. Well, I'll show you what this does anyway. So basically, the aim of this build is you find your group of enemies, yeah, like this, and you throw the explosion out, go for the cloak, and then that'll proc Fish's death and everybody blows up. but it's very, very squishy. So it's like, it's designed to be in a group or to attack groups. Oh, I see yellows. I see reds. Lots and lots of reds. Okay, this might be... There's so many people here. Woo. 40k health, just casual 40k, as you do. No. Is he? Yeah, he's got to be surely. So with the thing, you have to like really look and pick your targets carefully. That's the person I'm going to go for. Because he's the squishy one, he is, in that group. Oh, I didn't blow up. I've managed to get him to blow up in the end, but got them so close. I try from above, might be a bit easier to target him. Do. Oh, that's a couple of bombs there. He's got the range. We'll pop down. But yeah, you see in the kill feed, we killed a person there. We killed a person there. Got a couple kills from doing that, and it's very easy. Like the ability to chuck it out of range is quite nice. And if you do it as a duo, it's horrible. I need a heal. I'm so low in health. It's my healing going. Get that yellow group. Chaff killer. Oh, I went to push my heal. That's not my heal. My other build, that's where my vigor is. We're buffed up. Sim dead. BG's is ready. You got very low. Oh, no, set my BGs, I do. 15 seconds. But you know, it's quite nice that throwing it on the door. Some decent damage there. For people curious, the damage caused 8k, 12,700, 13,000, tentacle 3,000. That didn't crit. Normally when that crits, it's like way higher. That was against the guards, 58k. But yeah, 13k is pretty solid. Damage sigil. Oh, we're gonna rush to that, guys. If we get a damage sigil. Oh, I'm waiting for it. Honestly, like this. Yeah, mate. This with explosion. Absolutely disgusting. Oh. Caused by skills. I don't think the damage sigil actually applied in the end because I didn't see it on my little bar at the bottom. Oh no, it is there. It just fell off. I didn't get to use the explosion. It's really annoying that when that happens. My streak would not fire. I think they've got the bug back in. There used to be a bug with streak where if there's a different vertical elevation, it doesn't fire. You see I'm pushing the RB in a moment. That was a couple kills there. That's 2 kills. There's a Harbinger on he has. So you got 2 kills there doing that. That was a nice easy couple kills. Oh, he managed to get away. I was trying to get the explosion. It takes so long to channel. Jab, 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 jab. Pop. Oh, nasty dot, I mean, nasty, nasty dot. Damage sigil. Yes, please. Oh, it's on my wrong bar. Where to push my cloak? I switched from the cloak to the other bar. Oh, hit me with Windspawn. That's an interesting set. Yeah, when you do that person, it blows up a group, it does. We've got our explosion ready. He managed to roll away. I got hit with a horrible spear. This does feel like dragged me miles. Dodge that. Oh, I blew up 3 of the people there though. That was a nice little bomb. You see those 3 people dead? If I got the tank, it probably would have killed him as well. We have 9 kills doing this. Like, it's really satisfying. Oh, that's another 2 kills. I need a vigor. So used to vigor. It is a very fun build. Ah, I just got ran out of resource. That 12 kills. That last 3 kills. That was a nice little bomb, wasn't it? Yeah, what do you think of the build? Like, it's very, very different. Here's one that was using the ice thing. Oh, this is so satisfying. Like when you get those little clusters of just very, very nice. I think it's one of those ones where you have to be patient with it, obviously. And do more horse riding. But very, very, very satisfying, as I said. We'll try and get into Cyrodiil whilst we wait. And I'll do one more BG. And I'll wrap it up there. But yeah, you've then seen, obviously, some of the builds I've been working on over the past, like, 2-3 weeks. Oh, that's under attack. I think that's a bit closer distance-wise. We're going to go over yonder. And I said, like, this build has been, like, been maxed to the T to get just enough damage to be able to do just that. To, like, pull in 2 or 3 people at a time and just blow them up if they've got about 30k health. And all we need is that one squishy player to walk into the group and it just chains. It's not under attack anymore. Do I ever keep recall stone? Oh, BGs. Well, this will be the last match. Just checking the poll, what people want to see next. Warden's quite popular. So we'll have a little look at that. I'll do a poll to go what type of Warden. Again, this will be like a Warden base class. Okay, so I've got a poll going up. People want to see a Warden next of some kind. So what kind of Warden would people like to see? Would you want to have like an Oakensall version where I really focus on trying to keep it to feel like a Warden? Hit that. Just stop them getting that. Watch this. Oh, I got pulled by someone. Oh, he ran off, he did. Hi. I love it, I love it, I love it. Really got to stay back. Dead! Look at that. I saved his life. Actually saved his life. Yeah, this is really fun, this build. Really, really fun. You drink potions like there's no tomorrow, though, so just embrace it. It is what it is. Do. Love it. And another one, take that, thank you very much. Oh, almost got him, almost. Leave me to do my thing, thank you. There we go. We'll keep our distance over here. Oh. A couple kills, take that. Thank you very much. And I'll kill him. I'll take that one, thank you. Do. There's a corrosive one. There we go. I hate corrosive. It's very good, very, very good, but still. We're going to get our sustain going. 10 kills so far. Dead. Oh, 11 kills. I might do one more. This is it's like so satisfying. So satisfying. I had a quad kill. Look, that's when I killed 4 people at once. Very, very fun build. Very fun build. Can we get into BG straight away? Get. I'm gonna take that as a sign that it's probably gonna be a no. So I will kind of call the stream here in a sec. If you have any questions between now and next build video or stuff, message me on the YouTube or join the Discord. BG, damn it. Alright, we'll do the BG. So I'll put a link to the Discord now. If you want to join, you can obviously join there. We'll do this last one if it goes through and then wrap it up. If you want to see any of these builds, they're all available in the members tab right now. They will be coming public from sort of Monday onwards. So the light attack Sulk thing comes on Monday. The Oak and Sulk I need to record, but that's gonna be a Friday. So there'll be like different builds coming throughout the week. So if you want to see all that stuff, subscribe and so on. And yeah, we will do this one and wrap it up here. What doesn't he hope? Lucas like that was a nice game. Honestly, this thing's insane. It's so fun. Like it's so satisfying when you land that combo and it's. They've got a healer. He's a very good healer. He was here last time. So you might be going, what am I doing? I'm looking to see where the damage sigil is. It's over there. We need to go there. Damage sigil, best friend with this build. Yeah, I went 6-0. It was a bit unbalanced, that game. I'll show it before I finish, just at the end. I had a 43-0 kill streak. That was with the Oak and Soul Sulk in BGs. Literally just going up to people and blowing them up for like 25, 30k health, dead. Really, really fun. Please stay focused on grabbing 2 balls. Person's like, grab 2 balls. Yeah, I had a 43 kill streak. I recorded it as well, so I will show that on the channel at some point. You can tell I'm used to getting here. They got me with, I think, I had 3 kills there, though. This ult ever got me. Nice casual little 3 kills, though. Just. This is the kind of mode that's perfect for this build. Dead. Dickhead. Like, you gotta be, that's quite fun, isn't it? Oh, the healer. Quite heavy attack. Lich. I'm like stuck in overload. Overload is really annoying sometimes. Another one dead. Oh, he came got me from behind finally. Said 6 kills. Just checking there's no sigils around. Oh, that was a good amount of burst to it. Yeah, that was a nice burst. Crystal weapon, blood for blood, blood for blood. That was good. I saw much health. I just. Yeah, they got a healer with them, which is making it a lot harder. We're still getting kills though, which is awesome. Where's my damage sigil, friend? So much healers. Oh, I've got so much healing. You can literally see we get them low and they're just. Yeah, 400, 700k. Makes a big difference. It's a bloody big difference. Oh, managed to get a couple there. That was quite nice. Ah, I've got some kills there. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see the bomb does work. Boop, boop, boop. No damage sigil. You can keep all those nasty procs away from me, mate. Nice soul burst. Yeah, our heavy attack's pretty nasty. And part of me needs to really test a heavy attack build with like pen. See how good is it. Still been no damage sigil for quite some time. It's quite unusual. Saved his life. We are sneaking. He managed to streak through it. That's what happens when you're really reliant on sets to do movement for you and skills. Do you see what I mean? Like, he's having to spam toppling charge to lock on. I got him, but he got me at the same time. 10k blood for blood because he was so low health. Yeah, 13 kills. Like, we're the only ones actually getting kills on our team, it seems like. That's them dead. That's nice 2 kills there. Ah, they come and saw me. They saw me. Oh, went to go for the kill. Was it interesting? When he got pulled, he put a big shield on. I don't know if there's a set that does that. But yeah, that was pretty good. That's fun. Healers, 1.3 million, 500 odd K, like 300 odd there, 200 down the bottom. The healers definitely caused some issues for us. Yeah, I'll wrap up in a sec. I'll just show the BG where it's like 40 odd kills. So it's insane. Yeah, recording. So this is this BG, yeah? Literally going around killing people stupidly fast. And there it is. So that was on the Oakensoul Sulk. That is the new one that's coming. I thought it was a pretty good kill to death ratio. So very, very happy with that. Oh, Casey says there's a set that shields when pulled. That would explain it. Because that person, I literally got them into the execute range, which the Mage's Wrath would then kill them. Because I use Tree Tides, this is a skill that procs with like class skills. This is a class skill. So this is like 5k, this is 4k. It's now spammable. Like that's, you can see it's 9k here. 5 and 4 is 9k. So it's like 9k with this big explosion. So by keeping this on, we go for the Mage's Wrath. We get a spammable, which gets them low enough to trigger this. And that person got pulled, but they got the shield on, which is why it didn't blow them up. That would explain it now, because I did it a few times. I was like, they keep getting away. It's like, oh, do you know what I mean? But yeah, what do you think of that little BG thing that you saw? This one. 43 to 0, 1.7 million damage. Like, it's obscene. Actually obscene. I'm queued for one more, see if we can get in again. This is so fun to play. Like, honestly, really, really fun just to, like, see those big... Very, very, very fun. And yeah, look, that's 14k there to that poor person. So 14k with the shocking that follows up. So it's 21k. Add the 3 there. 24k with the tree ties. 27k, Mage's Wrath. 30k. Dark Convergence 30, not 3k, that about 36k if it all lands and crits. Okay, BG's is ready. They're using Black Gem. Yeah, I wouldn't use Black Gem on that. Yeah. No, cheers for letting us know about the Casey though. It's good to know. Now, like, why is it all damage sigil? Like, why were they not dying? No, I know. Now I know. You're going to see me run as quick as I can. They'll be like, no tomorrow, but like Usain Bolt. Ready? Channel that. My movement speed. Yeah. Damn it. Both went for the same thing. Oh, I hope they all blow up there. Do they have the healer again? Doesn't look like it. There's a sigil around here. Defense. I'll take that. You know, we do need the. I tried hiding. As Nib and eBay, the shield isn't affected by battle spirit. Yeah, that would explain. Quite a decent. No, you don't. No, you don't. I had 3 kills like that, thank you very much. Oh, he didn't go into it. Turn off the cloak, that drains your mag like there's no tomorrow. Hop. He ran away. Cheekily get my heal. Teammate got him. Teammate helped him out. Got it with a stun. Nasty, nasty stun. Got it with a nasty spec bow there. Oh. They've had 5 kills. We're not the only one getting kills. No, it's actually mad, that is. The explosion's really cool. Yeah, we should probably go get our relic back. Yeah, we're gonna try and get our relic. Hit the freaking atro. Heal me, teammates, heal me. Keep me alive. That freaking Twilight. Oh, he's got the speed sigil because he went round there well quick, didn't he? Yeah, they've got their healer with them, by the way. What type shall I get to deal 50? I'll get all of it you can. If you're going to buy one, medium's the best. No, you don't. No, you do not. That's 50k health, but blew up. That's like disgusting. He's got loads of health, but he's very, very squishy. Oh, nasty, nasty dots. Why? There's. I hate the invisible barriers. That's really annoying, wasn't it? Tried rolling that. You know, my team has like, done like no kills. Trying to get them like pulled together is really hard when they're not in the hills. When they're in the hills, it's really, really difficult. Why did my streak not fire? You saw me push it. My streak did not fire. That would have killed him. If you watch. Maybe I was out of mag. I was very, very close to it. Been a bit of a weird BG this, hasn't it? Oh, it's got me. The crashing weapon. Oh, I'll go with leap. There's just so much healing in that group. It's really hard to get any damage in there. That was 2 dead. Another one dead. Everything feels like we're like trying to hold out, aren't we? Why am I bar not swapping? My bar didn't swap. He put on the spell wall ult, which is why you're reflecting damage back. That should have fired then. This is like the only map that you can't do that. It's really annoying. Only map that you can't do that. That's him dead. Okay, there we go. Speed boost, we'll take that. Hello, David. I don't have the sustain to fight like that. The sheer venom did loads of damage. Rob's like, I'm in awe of how fast you get in BGs on your server. Yeah, this is partly why I changed. Well, we've done 1 million damage. They actually killed him. Oh, full damage sigil. Ah, it gets. Now that's fun though. That was. I did Destiny Hope. I did one. Their healers really difficult. 800k, 700k. Just a lot of passive healing from those two. Makes a big difference in trying to kill people. But yeah, I'm gonna go and call it here. If you get any questions, as I said, you know, there's Discord and stuff in the chat already, so check it out. If you like the builds and stuff, you know, likes, comments really helps out. And if you have any questions, do consider joining the Discord. I'm just gonna say a massive thanks to all the people who support on Patreon and YouTube. If you want to support to get access to videos early, exclusive builds and guides, and much more, there are details down below. But I'm gonna catch you next video or stream. So I'm saying thanks for watching, guys. Take care and bye.